Stevens Point was a very, very special place for me. I was born in a small city called Tottori City in the west side of Japan, facing the Japan Sea. I was very interested in English at that time. At that time, Carpenters are playing and the Beatles are playing. And as a high school student, I was fascinated by those songs. And that led to other things, and I really wanted to learn English outside of Japan. I looked around and I researched, and there's a Rotary Foundation who provides scholarship for college graduates who are going to graduate school, and they chose UWSP for me. And the reason I learned later is UWSP represents a real America.
Regnier, my brother-in-law, was also going to school here. He began dating a young woman from Tottori Prefecture, which was Mari Yamamoto. When they first started dating, I remember we double dated one night, my wife and I, with Greg and Mari, and I think we had lobster. And Mari just thought that was so nice because, seafood's very popular in Japan.
I was kind of into the lobster dinner, and Greg seemed to like me, I guess. So that was kind of at the beginning of our relationship. And we got married after I graduated. I'm very comfortable navigating two cultures simultaneously. So I'm an attorney and a partner of a law firm called Barnes & Thornburg. My office is 44th floor of a 1 North Wacker Drive in Chicago. I can actually see Michigan Lake and all these tall buildings, skyscrapers of Chicago downtown. I represent many Japanese companies doing business in the U.S. Some are brand new investors and business operators in the U.S. Some have been here for many, many years. When I started as a lawyer, everybody was new. Many Japanese auto plants and OEM suppliers and parts manufacturers, they are brand new in the U.S. They don't know anything about how to hire people, how to buy the real estate, setting up a company. It was pretty much new to them.
It was very apparent to me very early on that she had something different than most people, an introspection, if you will, the ability to ingest all that was going on around her and keep very focused on what was needed and what was important.
I have this channel or button in my brain when I'm with a Japanese, very traditional Japanese people. I become very Japanese. So that's one channel. Second channel is more younger, more modern Japanese women, men. Many women are in the workforce, so they are very lively. And they ask a lot of questions. So I kind of second channel is more Americanized mode of Mari. While you are situationally aware of who's talking, who's doing negotiation, who's really flexing the muscle, you have to be aware of those things, and you have to know when to speak up. So I'm glad I learned those skills in the communication department. I'm very fortunate to have these skills, or very rare skills, to navigate two different things, two different cultural language, almost instantaneously. But unless you pick up some colloquialism, you can't really say you learn real English. Short words like ufta means ufta. I still say it as a Japanese. Ufta in front of Japanese. They say, what did you say? Ufta. There's no translation for it, but ufta is ufta.